Hey guys, it's Katie with Usborne Book Battalion. Today I want to share some of our really awesome homeschool books or reference books for your kiddos to have on hand. Really great supplements to what they're learning in school, or if you're a homeschool family, these are great to use as part of your curriculum. So I am just going to go right on through these and show them off. So here we have some of our illustrated dictionaries, I would call all of them. We have the illustrated dictionary. We have the illustrated thesaurus, not your everyday illustrated thesaurus, and our illustrated grammar and punctuation. So these are obviously helpful for English. You can see they also have quick links on our website where you can go and read more, watch videos, get more information. But these are super helpful books. As you can see, they are reference books, but they are not written like a normal reference or dictionary, textbook. So they're interactive and fun for your kids who are using them for reference. They're not going to be bored out of their minds because they are colorful. They do have illustrations throughout that make them a little bit more fun. So that's grammar and punctuation, really helpful to have on hand. The thesaurus is a really cute one too. I really, really like this one. Tons of illustrations, just really pretty. As you can see, lots of options in there. Same thing with the quick links. All three of these have those. So you can go online and learn more. There's the dictionary. Obviously much larger than the other two, but I really like how it's broken down, and there are still illustrations throughout, so it's not super boring. And as you can tell, all of these are the flexi binding, which is a little sturdier than your regular paperback, but not as hard as a hardcover, so they will last much longer. Since they're reference style, they're going to be in your home library for quite a while. And next we have some great books about telling the time. We have the Telling the Time Lift the Flap here, which is really, really great to have on hand if you have kiddos trying to learn their clocks and their times. And we also have this awesome Wipe Clean Telling the Time for your younger kids. So you would start with this one. And once they've pretty much mastered this, I would move to the Lift the Flap one. It's a little more comprehensive. So this one, and then the Lift the Flap. And then if you have kiddos working on their different math skills, we have some Wipe Clean First Math books, and we also have Lift the Flap First Math. So this is going to be your addition and subtraction book, Lift the Flap style. So still very interactive, bright and colorful and fun, but they're still learning their math. So it just makes it a little easier to understand. And then once they've mastered their first math, they can move up to their times tables. Here we have a Wipe Clean times tables that covers 2 and 10 times tables. So just a really good place to start. This is by no means comprehensive, this Wipe Clean here. It is really just to get them started, but it's a great one for practicing over and over because they can erase and do it again. And then we would move up to this Lift the Flap times tables. So it's definitely more comprehensive than the Wipe Clean. It covers 2 through 12 times tables, and then it has this great big chart in the back with all the tables, which is really cool and helpful. And these are just bright and colorful and way more fun than learning from a textbook. And then the next one I want to show, this is one of our reference books. This is an internet reference, which means it's internet linked. You can go online and read more. This one is about animals, and it's broken down into continent. So you can flip through and find what you're looking for. But as you can see, there are tons of pictures in these books. They are not set up like your typical textbook. They're way more fun. So I think your kids would really enjoy these. If you're a homeschool family or just wanting to help your kids have some great reference books at home, that's a great one to add. And then we also have our Lift the Flap Picture Atlas. So now we're moving into our geography, talking about maps and what is an atlas, lots of flaps to lift. Look at this big beautiful spread here. It's North America, South America, Europe. They're just so beautifully illustrated, bright and colorful. We've got Africa here, tons of flaps on each page. And I love that these are broken into bite-sized chunks. So your kids aren't going to be overwhelmed when they're reading through, because that's the amount of text they have to read. So they can easily browse this if they're writing a paper or doing a project. This would be a great reference book to have on hand. And it also comes with a big fold-out chart of all the countries and a world map poster. So really, really good one to have on hand. Another atlas one, this is a little bit more comprehensive, a little bit older for your older kids. This is the Big Picture Atlas. Very large, detailed. It gives little tidbits about each area, maybe their food, their animals, their geography, their weather, something like that. It gives little snippets for you there, but really cute illustrations on that too. And lastly here we have this fabulous Timelines of World History book. Everybody raves about this book, so I had to get it, and it is fantastic. I mean, it is just packed full. You can see here it literally goes in order, timeline style, and it is very much a reference book, but still pictures, things to look at, not too much text. I like to keep the picture to text ratio pretty high there, but lots of information. Again, this would be a great one to have for your history buffs, or for your kiddos who struggle with history, to have this for reference if they're writing a paper or trying to do a project. Great one to have on hand just in case. So those are just a few of our wonderful reference books and homeschool books if you're a homeschool family. So definitely check all of these out. There are many, many more reference books. You can find them all on my website, UsborneBookBattalion.com, and make sure to find me on Facebook and Instagram at UsborneBookBattalion. Thanks.